Hi everyone, welcome back to Plum Mashable. So this is my week using the Energise Your Life collection from Kikki.k. So if you want to see how this all came together, then just stay tuned. Alright, so as you can see, this week is very busy. I have post-it notes absolutely everywhere. I've also got my Diary Lovers printable that I made up in Friday's video, so I'll link that down below so you can check it out. And all I've done is made just a little card to slide in here. You'll see what I'm going to use that for very soon. But then you've got this. You've got all these post-it notes, and this is just slightly crazy. Just slightly. The next couple of months is like that everywhere in my planner. Just to give you a... I'll just sort of flip through for you. There's post-it notes everywhere. I'm just, yeah, a little bit busy in the next couple of months. So taking our nod from the Diary Lovers, we're going to be using the new Energise Your Life collection. So I don't have a lot of it because there isn't a lot of it. What there is the Notepad, and then I have the stickers, which are hiding in here somewhere. I have some stickers. I would really like them to bring out a sticker book for this. I don't think it's going to come yet, but I do think it will come eventually. It probably will pop up in the first Paper Lovers book of the year. I then also have the vision board kit, which I might put one of these sort of in the back of this as well. I haven't quite worked it out yet, but I do have these as well to use. So we're going to start off with the Notepad, and I'm grabbing this piece here that's got the stripes, and I want to use that on the top and the bottom of each side. So this is pretty boring stuff. You guys have seen me do this I don't know how many hundreds of times now. I'm just trying to find my big trimmer. Okay, so we're going to cut off the strips on the side. I always prefer using pages that have these notes in them than the coloured paper, because I tend to use the coloured paper, whereas I don't tend to use the note paper, if that makes any sense. So I'm just cutting the stripes, the long sides. Hopefully I can get both pages done with just the one page, otherwise I've got to go and do the other one. I think I will be a little short. Yes, I will. That's okay. So I'm going to stick this down first. I'm very scared of moving my post-it notes in case I forget where everything's got to go. So because I want it to sit exactly where that line is, I'm going to stick it down and then cut off the excess. So I'm just grabbing my mat so that I don't get my desk all sticky. I do try to do that all the time, I just always forget to. So I'm going to stick on the page and then stick this piece of paper down, making sure I've got it the right way, which I just about nearly didn't do. I'm also just going to really quickly just tidy up this edge a little. It's only a little bit furry, but it's furry enough that I can see it. I'm going to use my paper trimmer just because I find it a little bit easier. Although that thick washi on the top there would very much hold it in place if I did run the scissors down the edge, but that's okay. So loving these new inserts because they're square and they're much easier to use. Oh, I love them. So I'm just going to cut off the fur on the top of this one as well. You know what, I've had enough of cutting the fur off. It's time to switch my blades. I think I have another one in my drawer. Just whenever I change a blade, I always take it out and flip it upside down, so when it goes in the bin, if someone does happen to pick up the bag, they're not going to cut the crap out of their hand. Just a little hint too, whenever you change your blade, just run a safe Stanley knife or a knife of some description just down your return in your paper trimmer. Just gets out any of the mess that might be stuck there. Sometimes that makes a difference as well. So I'm doing the exact same thing on the other side using the other piece that we cut off. Okay, so that's the top. Oh, I like those stripes. And the good thing is they almost match up. Not quite, but very, very close to. Now it's up to you whether you want to do the same thing on the bottom. I am going to go ahead and do it because I think the lines look really cute. You could, if you wanted to, if you had have planned that out a little bit better, you could use the vertical stripes instead of the horizontal, but I really want to stick with the horizontal thing. So I'm going to grab the notepad back, grab another bit, and repeat that exact same process all over again for the bottom. So there we go. Got little notes flying over everything. Thankfully I know where they all go, I think. So you might have seen during that I just grabbed out my eraser and was just rubbing something out. All that happened was I accidentally put a little bit too much glue. And that's just a little tip. I know I've told you guys that before, but it's a little tip. If you ever get too much glue, just rub it out. And I switched the line direction before I put the furry side on the bottom. This time I put the furry side, I left the furry side on the bottom so that the lines lined up that way. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna leave these empty this week. I know I've been sort of doing a bit more. This is gonna be a bit more of a blank week because it is quite so busy. What I am gonna use though, I'm gonna jump in here and I'm gonna grab a couple of these boxes from lily+lion. If you saw my Boxing Day haul, you would have seen that I bought some of these. These are just gorgeous and I love them. I want to put one to-do down in this corner. You guys have been seeing me use the to-dos and the boxes and stuff a lot lately, and I know that happy planners generally do that box thing, and because I use the horizontal ones I don't do it so much, but I'm really enjoying using them. They're coming in really handy. And if you saw my live video, and if you haven't, go and check it out. I went through sort of what all the weeks look like after pen, and you can see how much I've been using those because it's actually kind of crazy. The other thing I'm going to do sort of before we take off all these post-it notes, because I do need to start doing that, just grabbing these other ones from Closet Planner Addict, and I'm just grabbing the ones that say day off. I'm hoping there's another one. I think there might be two. No? One? I thought there were two, but there's not. There's only one. Right, I'm going to use the one for Wednesday because I am having Wednesday off, and that's not a normal day, I guess you'd say, but Sunday is a normal day, so I don't need to worry about that. I can put that one in pencil if I want. So just as I take things off, I throw the post-it note away. I want to put a today one on Wednesday. And I just line them up with the bottom. You can obviously do the other way, but for these boxes I think it looks better on the bottom. And then I did have a little note here that I just want to put back in, so I'm just going to use black. They are so nice to write on. So that one goes. Right, now we've got other fun ones. I will add other boxes along the way. It's just getting to them. Okay, so for my plain flights, because I do have a bunch of them, if you saw my live video on Wednesday night, you would have seen that I got sent this gorgeous little parcel from Sabine, who's one of my subscribers, and she's lovely. So I have done a full sort of show of everything that's in here, so if you do want to go and have a look at that, it's in my live video. But she did send me these really cute plain stickers that I want to use this week, so I'm just gently putting that back over there. So you've got your landing and your departing. For the sake of this, what I'm going to do is just do taking off when I'm leaving and this one when I'm actually coming back to Melbourne. That just makes more sense in my head. So I'm going to grab the taking off one. That one's going to go here because I leave Melbourne on Monday and I come back to Melbourne on Tuesday afternoon. And then I leave Melbourne again on Thursday, sort of lunchtime. So I'm also putting the stickers where they'd fall in the day. So top is morning, bottom is afternoon, and then in the middle is in the middle. And then coming back sort of midway through the day as well. We're going to see these stickers a lot in the next couple of weeks. But they're gorgeous. Like, I know I said it in my live video enough, but to Sabine, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm going to put all those flight details in. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. So there's all the flights. I'm just going to move these off the mat because the mat's a little sticky and it's getting stuck. So I know it looks really plain at the moment, but it will get there. So we need to move, I need to put my arvo off there. I've got to find something to represent my afternoon off. I'm going to use, I showed this one I got like in the haul. This is the Raskog, I think that's how you say it. Cart from IKEA that came in the little sticker sample set she gave me. I just want to put that there because it matches the mint here anyway. But and then I'm going to actually add this one here that says planning time because that's what I'm going to do all Friday afternoon, just play. And then I've got to work all day Saturday. I don't know if you've noticed, but most of the time what I'm trying to do is keep things that are happening in this third and then sort of more fun stuff in the middle and then my to-dos and stuff on the outside, because I'm going to put a couple more boxes in as we go. Sunday is a day off, but it's also, and I haven't actually told them I'm coming yet, so I better tell them, it's actually the Western Suburbs, like the Victoria Western Suburbs Planner Day. So I have got the day off, so I am going to go. I don't know the details yet. I've got to go and look it up on Facebook. So I'm just putting the sticker in there because I know I'm going to go. Right, that's all the details in that I need to put, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4 flights. Day off, planner day. Right. Let's put some other bits and pieces in here. So I want to put another to-do list at the top. So on Monday. That's not always just to do on Monday. It generally becomes my sort of first half of the week to-do list. And this one that's here on the bottom becomes my second half of the week to-do list. It works very nicely like that, so I like to do it that way. Then what I need to do is add some colour because this is starting to look a little bit boring. So let's put some stickers in here. I think I need to put another box of some description. Jump in here. I think I know what I did with them. I think I put them in this one instead. I'll just grab all these sort of functional ones that I need to do. I don't know yet when I'm going to the gym. I have a feeling it's going to be on Wednesday, but I don't know yet. So I'm going to put in my weight sticker. And I'm also going to put in my gym sticker. I know these are teal, these should be teal, not green, but I'm I'm sort of running out of green, so we're running out of teal, so I'm going to use some green instead. Got my gem stickers. These are what I was looking for. I'm looking for my boxes. Then I really want to put this one here. This one says find your balance. Balance is my word for 2018. It's just everything needs to be about balance. I need to be able to find the time to do everything I need to do. So that's just a little reminder to myself. And then the other thing I want to put in here, I was trying to find my stencils, but I can't find them. I think I put them in a drawer, and I don't want to move everything because unfortunately that's where the camera sits. So what I do want to do is grab just a pen, and on the two that don't already have something, I just want to draw in a box. Not being too particular about how big it is, or if it's even completely straight. It's just more, I need the extra sort of bit of stuff. I will find my stencils and have them, because I will use them soon, I promise. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I bought some stencils from Wish. I bought them before Christmas and they arrived while I was away. So if you want to go and have a look, that's in my not Boxing Day haul. I think it was a mini haul was what I called it. So if you want to go and have a look at that, just pop over. I'll link the video down below. So we've got little boxes on each one. We've got sort of different shaped boxes as well. I'm gonna grab this sticker back, put that there. Just looked like it was missing something because it was a little bit further down. So we're just gonna finish this off with a couple of little sort of floating around stickers. So I like having the gap in the middle because it gives me the opportunity or the ability to kind of add more things in if I need to. Which I think is very important, that you always leave room. I love looking at people's like decoration weeks on Facebook and Instagram and stuff, but the problem that I have with a lot of them is you look at it and you're like, but what happens if plans change? What happens if it doesn't stay exactly as you've got it? Because it kind of scares me a little bit not having any space at all. Don't want to use that one. So I just need to write in the gym there so I don't forget. So that's there. Okay, we're nearly finished. So then we've got our little flipper as well here. So that stays there, which brings in that extra bit of colour, because I know if you're looking at it like that, it kind of looks like I've stuck with the green, like the teal colour, and that's it. So by putting this in here, it adds in the pinks and stuff that you want to put in. But I need to decorate this a little bit as well. So I want to grab this one here that says Purpose Fuels Passion, and I'm going to use that to cover up the Kikki.k logo. I just want to put a little heart just at the top there. And then what this little thing's going to be for me, it's going to be, it's going to have the SANFL women's and the AFL women's game times on there. Footy will officially start this weekend, which is just kind of crazy and scary at the same time. I'm just going to fix this up, it's a little messy. So I'm just going to really quickly write in all of those details. I do want to use grey, not black. I just want to add a little bit of contrast with the colours. So I'm going to go ahead and write all those details in, and I'll be back in just a sec. So I did make a little mistake there, so I just covered it up with a piece of the same coloured paper. I didn't really evenly spread that out. I kind of forgot that I had to put the Sam for Women's on there as well. So unfortunately it's not quite straight or not quite evenly done, but it does still look cool. And you've got the other side if I do need to put more to-dos, not that I should with the amount that are here. And then just on the back I've got that goals, which I need to fill in next week. I always like to do my goals in February. I think it gives you a better, you understand where your timeline is, you sort of get where everything's going to go. It's just a little bit easier. So I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to grab one quick thing. I just feel like I need some pink. So I'm just going to put this in here as well. Completely unnecessary, doesn't need to be there, but I just want to add in a little bit more so when I have that out, I've also got that in the background. Kind of like that pocket. Might have to use that idea more than once. So that is my week using the new Energise collection from Kikki.k. I have used a lot of extra stuff from Etsy and from friends as well who've sent me some stuff. So thank you very much to everyone who has made things for this. Thank you to Kikki.k too. They do a great job as well. I will say I like this collection. I really think it's cute. I do think it is lacking a little bit at the moment. It needs a sticker book. It needs some stuff from the Paper Lovers book. It just needs a little bit more. The notepad and these little stickers just aren't quite enough to use it as much as I would like to. But I like the general gist of it. I think it's really cute. So that's it for today's video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. I do like doing these more low-key ones where I haven't just bombarded the pages with stuff. These are a lot of fun, especially when I've got so much going on. I really do like doing more simple weeks. So let me know if you like these more simple weeks, or if you like weeks I did with the Wild and Free kit from Planners Anonymous more, and I can make sure I tailor that to you guys a little bit. Don't forget to be subscribed so that if you're not already, so you don't miss anything. And you can find me on any of my social medias as well, so make sure you find them down below. I also do now have a PO box, so if you see something cool that you think I need to see and you want to send it to me, I'll send it back if you put a little note on there. You can do that. That address is down below as well. Hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic week. Hope it's not too busy, and I will see you again on Wednesday. See you later. Bye.